We're entering a new era of pickup trucks, and right behind me, 2024 Chevrolet Silverado EV, the electric version of our most popular truck. So it definitely looks like a Chevrolet aside from the bow tie, but obviously it's got the look, it's got the proportions, daytime running lamps, the headlamps have been moved down into the bumper, and underneath the hood, where you would find normally in a gasoline power or diesel powered motor, in an electric vehicle we have, hey, where's Ken? So under the hood, there's nothing. No, it's all wrapped in plastic. We have a frunk. GM calls it an E-trunk in the Chevy trunk. E-trunk in the Chevrolet pickup truck. So the first version we were able to order is a 4WT. Right now that's the top trim level of the work truck version. But what you do get standard with this one, you get these 18-inch aluminum wheels. They've been blacked out, and the truck comes in two colors, white or black. So you kept it real simple, and a lot of people have been talking about you get this Avalanche-like look. Now, back in the day, about 10 years ago, when we did have the Chevrolet Avalanche, this was for a wind sail, so wind wouldn't come around back into the outside. So it's a Chevy truck, so we have our bumpers to get in here, and everybody's been seeing is the midgate. Well, the WT trims, they don't come with the midgate, so this is a fixed box on the unibody. But you do get your, what we're known for, you get your LED lights that will shine in when the tonneau cover is on. And also, you want to see something pretty amazing? It says right there. Pretty amazing. So you do get 120 volt outlets inside your plug, plus another 240 volt outlet, and then behind this pretty amazing cap is a little storage area that if you needed to put some wires dangling, they're all tucked away underneath here. So I forgot to mention, up in the front, you also get another 240 volt outlet. So on the inside, the driver's cockpit is a little different from what we've seen. Obviously, all the marketing material has been on the Silverado RST EV, so the work truck gets a little bit different of a variation. Now, it's all black right now, but if I put my foot on the brake, we've seen this. This is how you start up an EV for us. And now you can see we have an 11-inch infotainment system here, plus we have another digital readout up front. But when you get in, you do have a very similar infotainment system that we've seen both in our Blazer and our new Traverse. The Google built in, so you get your quick menu over here on the side, and then a lot of your large icons and a few pertinent icons that are up top, like how do you turn your vehicle off with an EV? This little tiny button right here where it says off, and then vehicle off, and then the thing will just shut right down. But now that we're getting back into it, put my foot back on the brake. 4WT gives you dual zone climate control and automatic climate control. Again with our Ecotech material up front. Let's move this out of here. How did this get here? And cup holders, very utilitarian. Lots of room in through here. This will come out if you need more extra space to dive into your deep well. There's no transmission with this one, so you actually have a really deep cavern that will go up front. Now also, you do have a resting station for smartphones, plus a couple of USB charging points up front in there, so it keeps it real handy. And something that I've noticed a lot lately on these, first on the Blazer and now again on the Silverado EV, is the transmission selector. We've gone a little bit of old school back to having our transmission selector on the column, but what's a little different is just how easy this mechanism works. So with the transmission selector here, you can see the directions are all guided out, so if you want, you just pull it towards you, you're in neutral, you pull it down, you're now in drive. If you want to do that reverse and then you go up, and now you can see your 360 camera will come on. And over here on the side, there's a little sneaky button here, and it says P for park. You just push this, and now everything's stable and rocked and ready to go. So your driver information center, you can see over here you have 72% of your battery capacity, and over on the right hand side, this is where you're going to realize that if you're using energy or storing energy with your kinetic energy, regenerative braking and stuff like that. At 72%, we have 520 kilometers. Now, one thing that's in particular, everybody wants to know, how much can this tow? So one thing I just want to show you, when you push over here, it's your tow haul mode, and now the computer will do the work. It's going to start dropping range to get into all the extra power that's going to be needed in order to tow something heavy like a trailer. So you can see it drops about 200 kilometers just by putting into tow haul mode, so you're just having to plan your life accordingly with this. So in one of your quick menus, you can always, if you ever get lost, you always hit your house button, it'll come in through here. One of the charging informations that shows up is your next charge will be at 80%, and you can use a schedule. I've talked about this before. The schedule can be that if you're in Ontario and on one of our smart meters, you can plug in and have the energy going into your truck when you're in off-peak hours, so that way you're not spending so much per kilowatt per hour. So in the back seat, if I'm sitting behind myself, I have a ton of room. My 5'8" frame has so much leg room, so much foot room, lots of headroom that will come in through here. What we're sitting on in the 4WT is the Ecotech product. It's a simulated leather that will be in the 4WT. And also, what are our feet resting on? It's these vinyl floors that comes with it. So if you ever get messy being a WT, you hose it all out and all your dirt comes outside. And speaking of this, I don't know why every truck only comes with vinyl floors. So being a Silverado, you do get the little cheat sheet that we've been known for. And a couple of things that everybody wants to ask is, are these trucks heavy and how much can it tow? Well, our records show that this truck is just over 8,500 pounds, and conventional towing weight is rated at 10,000 pounds. So a truck that heavy can still tow something that much in the back end. So this is the first of our Chevrolet Silverado EVs. So we are learning as much as we can give out at the same time. But if you have any more questions, come on down, visit us, Boyer Chevrolet in Ajax, 425 Bailey Street, and we can talk trucks. It's not for fashion. It's got to be for function.
Though, because it's my bangs that are being difficult.
The Boyer GM Chevrolet.
Electric.
When I opened it, I went, yep, you're content worthy.
Sorry.
And somebody's going to listen to that. So right after that, swing over in your video and do this here. No. I got something. I want to say that again. Take two.
Okay.
There's Emmy. Hit the wrong button again. You didn't keep your hair in a ponytail.
No, it was falling out. I didn't see it. Sorry.
That's Mark. He's electric.
Electrifying.
Hey, we're being serious here. Come on.